Let us now take this discussion ahead and introduce more complexities. Let's say, for example, I don't want to have this chart in sheet 1, but I want to have the chart in sheet 2. So how is that possible? So for doing that, again, I will go back and record a macro and logically connect by manipulating the same. How it will be done? Let's record the macro only for the incremental activity, right? So once the chart is here, you want to kind of select the chart, cut it, and maybe paste it in sheet 2. So that's what we will do and record the incremental code. So I'll record macro, cut, paste is what I will probably choose the name as, and I'll click on OK. For this, I'll start with selecting the chart. I'll cut. I'll go to sheet number 2. This is cell A1 and paste as Control V. Okay. So Control C and Control V. So that's what we have done here. So as you can see, the chart is being pasted. Now we can stop the code and look at what is the incremental code that was made here. So let's select the code which we wanted to create, cut paste, and go to edit, and let's see what has happened here. This is nothing but active sheet dot chart object. See, this is chart 10.activate. Now please remember that as we have explained earlier, this may not be required at all because we may be already working in the active chart itself. We want to cut this, so active chart dot parent dot cut. You went into sheet 2, selected range A1, and active sheet dot paste is what you did. So this is what is the incremental code. I will not copy this first one because of the reason we had explained earlier. So let me copy this and move to my other subroutine, which is regarding the chart sample. So I'll introduce this here so that it is transferred only after it is created. So I cannot do this I cannot introduce the code here at the top because the chart has not yet been prepared. So I need to have it only after it was prepared. So let's keep it here, and let's hope that this whole chart runs in the fashion it was desired to. So let me delete this, and there's no chart here. So let's go back and look at the macros. The macro name is chart sample, and let's run this, and you can see that sheet 2 is now having your chart, right? So you can actually play with a lot of these options. Here we had selected range A1. So say for example, that's why this chart actually started with your cell A1 here. Now say for example you wanted to have the chart here starting from J2. Okay, this is where you wanted your chart to start from, J2. So you could have just changed this and J2, and your chart will be cut and pasted in cell number J2. So let's see if this works. Just go to macros, select the macro and run. So as you can see, your chart actually starts from J2. So it's a good way to look at these smaller tweakings in order to suit your needs from the automation purposes. Okay, so for the time being, I'll just revert back to A1, which was the original case. Now let us take another step ahead and kind of add another level of customization. Say for example I want to kind of move this chart to a new sheet, but